Connecting the dots.
Yeah. Okay, do you connecting the dots? What do you learn from the first story? This first story. Những gì em học được trong cái bài hôm qua, trong cái câu chuyện đầu tiên của Steve Jobs là gì?
I think after I learned this story, after that, I realized do the thing what we interested in. Some interest and believe in what we do, and someday it will connect in our future.
Okay, yes, do something that you were feel interested in. Okay. Do something that you feel interested in, and the dots will somehow connect in the future. Okay. And yes, for me, I think the lesson I learned from the first story is you can connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. And you have to trust the dots will somehow connect in the future. This means maybe today we don't know why we do, but yes, you and we need to learn or do something that we feel interested in, and then in the future it will connect together. All right. Okay, what do you learn? You learn it is you will learn something that you feel interested in, and what will you learn in the future? What is the thing you feel interested in?
What the thing I'm interested in?
Yeah.
The travel.
Travel.
I wish someday I can travel around the world.
And do you want to be a tour guide in the next time?
Next time, no. I don't want to be a tour guide.
Why not? You can go anywhere you want, and you can. I think you love traveling, and I think you can go anywhere you want. I think you're passionate on traveling. Why don't you think about the traveling tour guide? I think it's very suitable for you. Okay, I think so. Think about eventually you are a girl, and maybe you're embarrassed and nervous about it, but I still think it will suit for you. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the lesson for today. The next Steve Jobs speech at Stanford Part 2. Okay. The first thing I just want you read all those parts here, and then we will discuss more about this. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
The second story is about love and loss. As I was lucky, I found that what I loved to do early in life was, and I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. We worked hard, and in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. We had just released our.
We had just released our.
We had just released Our finest creation.
Creation.
The
Finance creation.
creation. The finest creation. The market told earlier, and I had just turned 30, and then I got fired. How can you get fired from a company you started? Well, as April grew, we hired someone who I thought was very talented to run the company with me. And for the first year or so, things went well. But then our visions of the future began to diverge, and eventually we had the falling out. When we did, our board of directors sided with him. So at uh, three,
30, I was
30, 30, I was out, and very public out. What had been the focus of my entire adult life was gone, and it was devastating. I really didn't know what to do for a few months. I felt that I had let the previous generation.
okay. I think stop here. Stop here. I just want to ask you some question about this. Okay,
Uh,
when does Steve Jobs start with Apple?
uh, Steve Jobs started
Apple.
Apple when he was 20.
He was 20. Okay, and mm, did he find what he loved?
Yes, he found what he loved, and
Hmm.
but that time Apple was started in his parents' garage, and
Okay,
they worked hard.
okay. And how many employees in Apple company?
Uh, they had over 4,000 employees
Hmm.
in the company.
Okay, and okay, and how how does the company develop?
How does the company
Yeah, Apple company
develop?
develop.
Mm, and company which
Mhm. How does the company?
uh mhm,
Mhm. Cái công ty đấy nó phát triển như thế nào? Muốn làm thế nào nó phát triển?
10 years, Apple had grown from just two people in garage into 2 billion company with over 4,000 employees.
Okay, but how does the Apple company develop it? Mhm. Thế là làm thế nào để Apple đi lên á?
Làm nào?
Làm nào?
Làm nào?
Em đọc đoạn tiếp theo.
And,
Okay, I
and,
just
and then and then they hire a person who and they thought who was very talented to run the company.
yeah, he hire a person, okay, someone who they thought it was a very talent. He was very talented to run the company. Okay.
And, and the first year and also things went well,
And what's happened after that?
and and then but then Um, their vision of the future began to diverge,
Okay.
and eventually they had the falling out
Okay. And mhm. And why does Steve Jobs get fired?
with Freud. Uh, when they did, the board of directors sided with that person.
Okay. And okay. And then and
And
then
then
Steve Jobs
Steve Jobs was out.
was out. Okay, get fired. Okay, and can you guess how did Steve Jobs feel at that time? How did Steve
Um,
Jobs feel at that time?
Steve Jobs.
How did he
Sorry.
feel? Yeah, how did he feel at that time? How did he feel at that time?
Feel sad.
So sad.
So sad
So sad, and
and don't know what to do next.
don't know what to do.
If I was Steve Jobs.
Don't know what to do if you were Steve Jobs. Okay. And okay. Now, after he got fired from the company he started, he feel very sad and disappointed. But what did he do after that? A few days later, what did he do? And then after that, what did he do?
A few days.
Yeah, a few days later. Okay, now I just want you read the rest of the part. Em đọc nó lần cuối này.
Oh, I really didn't know what to do for a few months. I feel that I had led the previous
Now,
generation.
I felt that I had led the previous generation.
I feel that I had led the previous generation
Previous generation are
of entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs,
entrepreneur.
entrepreneur, entrepreneur, entrepreneurs down. That I had dropped the button as it was being passed to me. I met with uh,
David Packer and Bob Noyce.
David Packer and Bob Noyce and tried to apologize for screwing up so badly. I was very public failure. And I even talked about running away from the valley. But something slowly began to dawn on me.
To dawn on me. To dawn
To
on me.
dawn on me. I still love what I did. The turn of events at Apple had not changed that one bit. I had been rejected,
Rejected.
but rejected, rejected. But I was still in love, so I decided to start over.
Okay. You decided to start over. Keep moving.
Ah, I didn't see them, but it turned out that getting fired from the Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. Less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life.
Okay. Okay. Now, when you read this first, okay, what did he do after he got fired? How did he feel?
Uh,
What did he do?
And what did he do?
What did he do?
He didn't know what to do for a few months, and then he felt that he had left the previous generation of entrepreneur
Okay.
entrepreneurs down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, and what did he do after that?
And then he met with David Parker and Bob Noyce, and he tried to apologize for screwing up so badly.
Okay, yeah. But did he still what he did, what he loved? Did he still do
Yeah,
what
he
he loved?
still loved what he did.
Did. Okay. And then does he start over again?
Uh,
Does he start over again?
yes, he started do it again.
Okay. And what do you think? Okay, when he started Apple again, his company again, how did he feel at that time when he's start
At
Apple?
that time, uh, after we start again,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
After he start again, how did he feel?
he feel that the heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again.
Cái gánh nặng mà trở nên thành công được thay thế bằng cái sự nhẹ nhàng của một người bắt đầu lại. Okay.
And it freed him to enter one of the most creative periods of his life.
Ok, it's free cảm thấy tự do khi mà vào một trong những cái thời gian mà gọi là sáng tạo nhất trong cuộc đời của ông ấy. Okay, and okay, what do you think about Steve Jobs? What do you think about Steve Jobs in this time when he start his company again?
Even he got fired, but he still loved what he did, and I think I think Steve Jobs not easy to give up.
He's did not give up and he start over again.
Yeah, he keep chasing his dream and
Okay.
restart again.
What do you think about this?
What?
I think it's I'm very appreciate and I respect him so much. He's had a dream and he failed and he start again over and over again. Okay, what do you learn from his story? What do you learn from Steve Jobs in this part? Em học cái điều gì từ cái bài học này? What do you learn from Steve Jobs in this part?
What did I learn? What did I learn? What did I learn from Steve Jobs?
What? What do you learn from this? Okay, if you were Steve Jobs at that time, what will you do?
That if I was Steve Jobs, maybe I would find a new job to do.
You will find another job to do.
Yes.
And did you start over again and again and again?
No, I think if I want to start again, I need a few years, not a few months. I need to earn some earn so much money first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will review it again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. I see. All right. You will review it again. Let's see. Okay. Mm, for me, okay. If you find what you love, you need to be patient on it. Eventually, you had failures, and you need to start over again. I learned it from Steve Jobs. What do you think about this? Tức là ý anh là ở đây là nếu mà mình đã tìm được cái việc mình thích rồi á, thì mình phải
Mm,
kiên nhẫn với nó. Nếu mà mình cảm thấy bị thất bại thì mình tiếp tục làm lại
mm,
chứ không
mm.
không bỏ cuộc. Đấy là một trong những điều mà mình học được từ Steve Jobs. Em nghĩ sao về điều này?
It's a hard question that I have to think.
Hard question because I think it will help you so much to increase your mindset.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I need a few days to think to answer
Okay.
this question.
Okay. Yes, I will let you think about it a few on tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Thank you and see you on tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay. Think about my
Goodbye.
question and think about my question and give an answer to me on tomorrow. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Mhm.